Hey guys, this is Azralynn with a quick review of Small Radio's Big Televisions. Small Radio's Big Televisions is a very short puzzle adventure game. You need to find cassette tapes, and each of these tapes has a different world on it. You also distort these tapes to affect the area on them in order to find the items you need to progress. There is a small amount of story with a few dialogue bits during the cutscenes. The story is fine, but I wanted to play this game in hopes of enjoying some good exploration and decent puzzles. The puzzles throughout the game are very straightforward and not very challenging. The controls are not customizable, but the defaults are fine and easy to use, and most of the interaction is done with the mouse. I feel a bit misled by the game's description, and I had expected more in the way of exploration. When I heard the description say, "boundless virtual worlds," I wanted more than just being stuck moving on rails and panning the camera around to click on the same item in every single tape. I think they could have made the worlds better if they had some puzzles inside the tapes, or some sort of collectibles that give insight into the story, or even just made the areas larger to explore. There are 3 versions of 18 different worlds, but most of them are very small areas. The game's trailer shows some of the larger looking areas like the coast, and I was eager to explore these, only to realize that you can't even move around or actually explore the way that you would want to. Needless to say, my desire for exploration was left unsatisfied. Also, you don't get full control of the camera either, and it takes away from any potential immersion that the world may have had. This lack of camera control was incredibly frustrating. When you try to pan the camera around, the game would often seize control of the view and snap back to the direction the game wants you to look. I almost refunded the game because of this. The mouse cursor is not locked to the game screen, and people with multiple monitors will find it annoying to accidentally tab out of the game as they try to control the camera. The environments inside the tapes often look quite bizarre, while others look decent with their minimalist art style. The intentional static and distortion effects may be a nuisance to some, but most of the time it didn't bother me. The music was fine, and it didn't really stand out as being either good or bad. Most of the sound effects were fine as well, but I found that the audio during the cutscenes was a little irritating since the communications are made to sound broken up and full of static. The game took me about 1.5 to 2 hours to complete, but you can easily finish the game in half of that time if you rush through it and know what to do. I really like the ideas behind this game, but I'm not at all impressed by the execution of it. The puzzles were the highlight of the game for me, and even though they weren't that challenging, I still liked them. However, the frustrating camera angles, the lack of character movement while exploring the areas, the short playtime, and the unsatisfying exploration took its toll. Small Radio's Big Televisions just fell short for me, and it feels like wasted potential. I think they could have done a lot more with this game. I hope this review has helped you. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and post your feedback in the comments below. Thanks everyone, and have a wonderful day.